your fish and chips here.
You want to travel to London? Bring your wallet. Hell, bring a friend's wallet. They won't notice it missing until they see the words Neeps and Tatties on their visa statement. Don't worry, they'll just assume their service charges. London is expensive. One of the most expensive cities in the world. If you don't go broke in a day or two, it doesn't matter, because you'll be trapped in the underground for days on end. And what you think will be a romantic stay at a quaint B&B in the heart of the city will turn into an endless tube ride to the outskirts of Rapeville, where you'll be forced to sleep in a beanbag chair in the lobby of a methadone clinic. Of course, we do this all, every last second of it, because we are addicted to the Travel Craic. It sure ain't for the quality of the music.
We're here at Buckingham Palace. This is where the Queen of England takes a shit. Almost every day. I don't know much else about it. You? Yeah, tomorrow 11:30 a.m. so we missed it. This guy's doing it. You protect your queen. I bet when he gets off work he just doesn't want to play chess at all. Right? When you not want to do that? Go get a beer. Yeah. All right. Good. Big Ben, kid. Parliament. So behind us here is Parliament and Big Ben. Most people think that the clock is named Big Ben, but it's actually the bells that are named Big Ben. The clock is actually called Steve. Tower of London. There's a lot of history here, so just Google it. I don't know. So this place that Angie tracked down is where allegedly the barber shop of the demon barber of Fleet Street was located here on Fleet Street. Looks like it's under construction, renovating it. Now Angie's hunting down the pie shop. Bodies were cut up and fed back to the aristocrats of the day, the ones that killed and raped his family.
This used to be Mrs. Lovett, Marjorie Lovett, pie shop. Sweeney Todd's lover at the time. It was a two-story pie shop.
So that's the pie shop where she put all the meat in it and cooked pies and fed them to people? Right there?
Well, she's not serving pies anymore. Oh, I saw this place online. Apparently this is a really good pub to go to.
You're all sad about the cat. She's wearing a cat shirt. She's talking about naming a cat Dijon. And we're at a place where there's a cat that runs around, but it's not here, and she's upset. She's sad. You're very sad.
Hey, Sean, Dijon,
Two choices I have when she wants to name a cat is either
you carry that like cat.
Dijon. I will love any cat that is hard.
Fine.
Angie and I ventured to Borough Market in Southwark, central London. It is one of the largest and oldest food markets in all of London. Oops, I think that Angie just ate chicken paella there. Don't tell her she's a pescatarian. Anyway, this narrator is not afraid to say that I think Borough Market is very nice and pretty. Borough Market has been featured in films such as Bridget Jones's Diary, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and the film that you are currently watching now, Travel Craic, London. At Borough Market, you can sample mushrooms, olives, cheeses, seafood, and other foods with names.
Fresh out of somewhere. Hopefully not the River Thames. And these are dived, not scraped. Yeah.
Good.
So a person dove down and grabbed it and brought it here. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Dive. Yeah.
It is here where I fulfilled my lifelong dream of eating something called a Scotch
Let's
egg.
get one quail Scotch egg. Yeah. So this is a Scotch egg, which is a soft-boiled egg, hard-boiled egg,
hard-boiled egg
wrapped in sausage, and then breaded and deep fried. This one's a quail egg. That would be a good breakfast.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll learn how to make those. Yeah. The season, it kind of tastes like haggis. The sausage does. Where are we going? Up? We still going up? All right. Yeah. Can do it, honey. Can do it. Yeah. All right. We're here at Elephant Castle, birthplace of Charlie Chaplin and Michael Caine. Really kind of a shitty neighborhood. But the hostel's really cool. There's elevators that don't work. The alarm's going off. Our legs are burning. Oh, somebody set off. It wasn't us. So we came to this area of London called Elephant and Castle. We booked a hostel here. And when we were walking past this awful building that's here to our left, I told her, I said, this looks really familiar. Like, there's this movie called Harry Brown that Michael Caine starred in. And it's about he's a retired guy, hangs out at a pub, and his friend is murdered, and the whole thing takes place in these projects. And I looked it up online, and lo and behold, this is where that movie was filmed. It's if you haven't seen Harry Brown, pretty violent movie. So I guess Michael Caine was born in this neighborhood, as was Charlie Chaplin. Buildings here are known for really bad stuff here. It's like Cabrini Green in Chicago, or I don't know, the Bronx. But think it's all shut down now. I'm sure somebody lives in there still.
Sometimes the hustle and bustle of the City of London becomes a migraine-inducing clusterfudge, so it's important to retreat to places like Abbey Road to watch tourists narrowly avoid vehicular death by the Beatles-hating locals.
We started our day here in London in Wimbledon. I woke up in a beanbag. We followed that by traveling to Elephant and Castle, where we wandered around the housing projects. And now we end up here at Abbey Road Studios. Some speak of a mythical band called the Beatles that once recorded here, but I have no knowledge of that. So now we carry on our travels through London. This way.
The time that wasn't spent being trapped in the underground was allocated to wandering around town looking for edible food, wandering around town looking for drinkable beer, and searching for a culture that has all been lost in America. A culture where men wear hats, women wear bloomers, and a place where somehow a restaurant economy functions even though no one in the restaurant industry knows what they are doing. We also drink lots and lots of coffee.
She's in here looking at movies.
Our continued coffee-induced search for culture brought us to a lovely production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, performed splendidly at the Royal Theatre.
I don't know if I've ever told you, but my favorite painting in the whole world is Winter's Tale by Wheatley. Every time I come into London, I come here to the Royal Theatre just to see Winter's Tale by Wheatley. I want to show you my favorite painting in the world. Yeah. Come here, I'd like to show it to you. Right here, this is the yes, Winter's Tale, Wheatley.
There it is. There it is. That is Winter's Tale by Wheatley. Right. Everyone? Winter's Tale by Wheatley. Everyone? So we're about ready to go see Monty Python's Spamalot, starring one of our favorite comedians, Warwick Davis. We're gonna go check it out. We'll see you in about 2.5 hours, okay?
Warwick Davis did not perform. Unfortunately, we misread the advertisement and were forced to watch the theatre's volunteer usher perform the role. Next, we began our journey to see the Harry Potter experience. With our luck, though, it probably burnt down and has been replaced with sets from the Hannah Montana show.
Well, it only cost Andy a few $100s to get here.
I'm excited though.
Yeah. Well, we made it to London and making the Harry Potter tour. Well, the bus, where they blindfold us and take us to the secret location to see the making.
The Warner Brothers tour.
Yeah, the Warner Brothers tour. So, show me Potter power. So it only took us about an hour and a half to get out of the city of London. Well, we're here at the Warner Brothers Studios in Waterford, here, outside of London. So, these are the studios here. Alright, ready to go in?
Yeah.
I must admit that the miniature Hogwarts castle construction was quite stunning. The craftsmanship and attention to detail is quite amazing, and I couldn't help but feel a happiness in my heart, and I wasn't even drunk. Although I do not consider myself to be a Harry Potter fan, I found the experience to be quite fulfilling.
So this is one of the original, the first sets they built for the first movie here.
Especially seeing how magical this place is for Angie. We spent hours upon hours getting lost in this intricately produced world. And what I couldn't appreciate from the Harry Potter story, I valued in its creation by talented men and women with greater imaginations than myself. Angie set herself loose in a world that meant more to her than all the fish and chips in England, a world that she had fantasized about immersing herself in for years upon years. It was quite precious. And when she saw Diagon Alley, my heart melted for her.
So when we were in Edinburgh, right, we were walking down Victoria Street, and that was what this street was modeled after. So this is the Diagon Alley from movie, actually. And, it's about the same as dirty as the one in Edinburgh. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was it. The magic was over and we were forced on a final, sad journey on a boat home. We reminisced, we laughed, we cried, and we drank beer while watching jellyfish glide through the waters. In the end, though, our concern was not of our past travels and experiences, but of something rather simple. We got on the wrong fucking boat. The end. Watch more episodes of Travel Craic at youtube.com/beseated1.